how would Web3 influence like Costco's business model?
Yeah, so one idea is you can have a membership as NFT, which can be traded and also which can be rented on the secondary market for holders to have a rental income that you can give people temporary access to Costco stores and to get a bulk discount. But maybe people only need it some of the time, not all the time. So this, lowers the cost of the membership for members and increases the number of customers and turnovers for the stores. So this can be applied. Costco, I just picked it as an example because it's a well-known enterprise, right? So, but you can think of this can work for many different kinds of scenarios. But the thing is, I'm not saying like Costco would or should adopt this model because they already have their existing business model and part of that
It works.
And part of that relies on people not using their membership, for example.
Yeah. And that was something I was going to ask you, like, are they banking on people not coming all the time? Because that's kind of like a gym membership to an extent,
exactly.
right?
So it's the same thing, like with, I have Amazon Prime, like many people have that. If you actually don't buy stuff and don't have stuff delivered, you just paying the Amazon Prime. It's free money for Amazon, right? So, same thing with gym for, many other types of these type of membership type of business. So if your existing business model relies on that, you definitely do not want like huge turnovers in your membership rights, right? You don't want liquidity for your membership rights.
Yeah.
So,
but if you want more people coming through your doors that are members, then maybe this is something you could think about because that would allow people who aren't using it every day to pass it on to someone who would.
So that you will have to do the math, right? So you will have to do the math in terms of the people who are members that are not using, your membership rights, the kind of, free money you get from that. If you open up the secondary market, okay, you will get higher demand. But does the profit coming from that higher demand offset the loss of, dormant membership, revenue that you can get? For a calculation for existing businesses, right? So, but for a new business that you do not, that trade-off does not exist when you are just trying to structure your business model, right? So that's also one of the reasons why I said you better have declining marginal cost as you acquire more users. Because if you have constant marginal cost or God forbid, increasing marginal cost, why would you want more users? There's no point. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's only when you have decreasing marginal cost that gives you this opportunity because there is a cost of tokenization, right? So in different formats, but if you can use that tokenization as a tool to get more customers in the door or to really uplift your demand for your products and services, and for that to actually benefit your bottom line instead of hurting your bottom line, then this becomes feasible.
Yeah. It kind of makes me think about some speculation around the Cybertruck for Tesla that I'd read about a while back on how one of the things they could move into once full self-auto driving is in place is Tesla Cybertruck owners could like rent out their truck when it's not in use, because Elon said something like a car is actually only in use 1/5 of its actual like life. For 80% of a car's life is just sitting on the curb or in the driveway or something, and so finding ways to allow people to get more use out of it was something that could be beneficial. And I don't know, it made me think of that. There's probably a way to rent out your car via NFTs.
Sure, I mean,
in some world,
that is a thing. That is a thing that you can accomplish with or without a Web3 model, right?
Yeah.
But I would say you have a utility token. If that model is actually feasible, viable, Okay. That having a utility token, it's going to supercharge the growth, right? As
Yeah.
we've seen with a lot of Web3 projects that didn't stick, but they had their run because of the token.
You're listening to the Unstoppable Podcast, the go-to place for everyone to learn about the latest innovations in Web3, NFTs, and the decentralized web. Welcome to the metaverse.